fans, we welcome you to the off season. It's our first game of our 4-game series between the visiting Northwest Arkansas Naturals and your 2018 series champions, your Midland Rockhounds. Well, we continue this new month as we get into our off season. But currently we are getting ready for the 2019 season. The San Antonio missions are gone as they now take an open book chapter to their new beginning. After this 4-game series, the Midland Rockhounds will take on the Tulsa Drillers for a 4-game set before their 8 away series. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also follow the Rockhounds during the off season with the First Pitch app. You can download that on any smartphone. Well, on this October day, we are getting ready for baseball today. And we're getting started with your starting lineups first for the visiting Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Leading off in right field, Lewis Samuels. Batting second for Northwest Arkansas, second baseman Vincent Bullock. Elvis Gonzalez will be the left fielder for the Naturals. Gonzalez at left. Brett Ornelas be the first baseman for Northwest Arkansas. Batting fifth, the catcher Dustin May catching. Cliff Widers be the center fielder for the Naturals. Widers is center. James Iwas will be the designated hitter for Northwest Arkansas. Iwas, the DH. Rick James be the third baseman for the Naturals. James at third. Russell Farrell be the shortstop for Northwest Arkansas. And taking the mound for the Naturals this afternoon, Rich Carrera. And now here's the 2018 champions, your Midland Rockhounds. Taking the field right now is second baseman Brian Murillo. Batting second, the first baseman Richard Schmidt. Batting third, the right fielder Gaylord Fink. Batting fourth, the catcher Chauncey Clevenger. Batting fifth, the designated hitter Richie Denson. Batting sixth, the left fielder cleanup hitter, that is Kurt McKee. Batting seventh, the center fielder William Reese. Batting eighth, the shortstop Damian Cannon. And batting ninth, cleanup batter, that is Miguel Ibanez. Ibanez at third. And taking the mound for the Midland Rockhounds today, Aaron Brooks. Brooks, today's Rockhounds pitcher, and we now begin the off season.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Number 35, the California-born right-hander is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Luis Samuels. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Northwest Arkansas. Right fielder, Luis Samuels.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Vero, what's your take on this team today?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Rich Carrara, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Standing in, Brian Murillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
At the plate, Richard Schmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Gaylord Spink.
Into the box, Gaylord Fink. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Chauncey Clevenger as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for one, on to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Richie Denson down the third baseline. James is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So one run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Ornelas. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting fifth, catcher, Dustin May.
At the plate, Dustin May, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Standing in now, Cliff Whiters, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting. And you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Stepping into the box, James Uwasi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Rick James, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. Ornelas is on his way home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he will cross as well. And they've taken a 2-1 lead.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Into the box, Russell Farrell. He swings and grounds it to short. To his left, Cannon. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Naturals lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Kurt McKee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder, Kurt McKee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting 7.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
In now, William Reese. High in the air out to center field. Whiters is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Miguel Ibanez, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Brian Murillo.
Settling in now, Brian Murillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So stepping in, Luis Samuels. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Vincent Pollock, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Samuels leads off second with nobody out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Stepping in now, Brett Ornelas. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, captain Dustin May.
Ready for another chance? Dustin May. He singled his last time up. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Reese moves over, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder Cliff Whiters.
Cliff Whiters. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McKee is in pursuit, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We play 2.5. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 5-1. Digging in now, Richard Schmidt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman Richard Schmidt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into very shallow right. Samuels moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Gaylord Fink.
Stepping up now, Gaylord Fink. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher Chauncey Clevenger.
Digging in, Chauncey Clevenger. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Collins right there. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. The Naturals lead it 5-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, James Uwasi. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. High pop up. Number 35 is under it. 1 down. Now batting, Rick James. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Russell Farrell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richie Denson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. So striding in, Kurt McKee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, William Reese. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Damian Cannon, and he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. There's one, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Miguel Ibanez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Stepping in now, Brian Murillo. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Ready once again, Richard Schmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Gaylord Fink as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 5-4. Digging in once again, Vincent Pollock. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Murillo moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Elvis Gonzalez.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Cannon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
First baseman number 1, Brett Ornelas.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brett Ornelas. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Murillo calls for it, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Naturals lead it 5-4. Leading off the inning, Chauncey Clevenger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Pollock gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Richie Denson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, William Reese. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That's why you have to put a team away any way you can. They've got 2 outs, almost out of the inning, and with 1 swing of the bat and some speedy base running, the game-tying run scores, and the go-ahead run is now standing at third.
Standing in now, Damian Cannon as he drives a liner to right center. Samuels is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied 5-5. Now at the plate, Dustin May. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McKee on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Into the box now, Cliff Whiters. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, James Uwasi. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reese is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, he's on his way to third. Uwasi takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fink will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 6-5. Trevor Oakes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Leading off the inning, Miguel Ibanez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for Midland.
This is line to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box now, Richard Schmidt. He swings and grounds it to short. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Gaylord Fink, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To third. James is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. The Naturals lead it 6-5. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding into the box, Russell Farrell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Luis Samuels stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A ball and a strike now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Farrell stands at second with no outs. High in the air out to center field. Reese has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Vincent Pollock. Has a look, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. This is line to left. McKee is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Now at the plate, Elvis Gonzalez looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. High and deep to straightaway right. Fink ranging back, still ranging back. Gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-2 home. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Reese going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 8-5. Leading off the inning, Chauncey Clevenger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Standing in now, Richie Denson, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kurt McKee.
Striding in once again, Kurt McKee. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Stepping in now, William Reese. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So coming to the plate, Damian Cannon. First delivery to him on the way. Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 8th inning coming up. The Naturals lead it 8-7. Now in the box, Cliff Whiters. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And that's in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 once more. Wakes him up for strike 3. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator is going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Striding forward now is the DH, James Iwasi. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reese is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now, Rick James. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Coming to the plate now, Russell Farrell from the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McKee has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Sebastian Sandoval is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sebastian Sandoval.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Ibanez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ryan Murillo. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
First baseman, number 23. Richard Schmidt.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Richard Schmidt, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Samuels is under it, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping into the box, Gaylord Fink. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Luis Samuels, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. But this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out. Digging in to try it again, Vincent Pollock. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Reese is in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 7, Elvis Gonzalez.
Elvis Gonzalez will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Popped him up. Ibanez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 8-7. Ernesto Ramirez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Ernesto Ramirez.
Striding in to start the 9th, Chauncey Clevenger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. High in the air out to center field. Whiters is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Richie Denson. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He goes the other way, as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder.
Ready to take his hats again, Kurt McKee, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before celebrating. That 2-out double here in the 9th, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
In now, William Reese, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Hard hit towards center. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Naturals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rich Carrara earns the victory on the mound. Number 35 was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Well, today as the Rockhounds go down in the off-season games, the Rockhounds take their first loss, and Northwest Arkansas leads it 1-0 in the 4-game series. Well, as you guys may know, it is the off season, and we got games coming out for y'all. So, as we end this one this afternoon, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals 8 and the Rockhounds 7. We're back with game 2 later on, and we continue this 4-game set from Midland as the Northwest Arkansas Naturals continue the series. Coming up next, we'll have a 4-game set with Tulsa. And then after that, we'll have a 8 away game set with Northwest Arkansas and Tulsa. We'll be back home to play Springfield and Arkansas for 6. And most likely we will have our October away games and also home games until Halloween Day. After that, the Rockhounds are off, and we will see y'all in March. Well, this will conclude today's game. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals are victorious today, 8-7 the final from Midland. Anyway, see y'all again later.